Former Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabor, has called for Nigeria to declare war on insecurity. He made the call in Abuja at a national dialogue on security, themed Declaration of State of Emergency on Security, Matching Words with Action. General Irabor says while state police and the expansion of army divisions are important, government must also address the root causes of insecurity.
There are several structural impediments to effective internal security response, and I think the co-chairman also mentioned a few, and I'm just going to mention in passing. The first is poverty and unemployment. Nigeria's population crossed the 220 million mark. That population ought to be one of our greatest assets, a market, a workforce, a pool of energy and talent. Instead, it is becoming, in too many communities, a liability.
Meanwhile, Director of Gregory University Uturu, Professor Yahaya Ndu, argues that any state police structure must remain independent and not become an extension of the federal policing system.
The state police that they are talking about today, as far as I'm concerned, you see, there's a difference between a state police and a state chapter of a federal police.
Also speaking, Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doyo Diri calls for greater constitutional powers for governors to tackle insecurity more effectively. Secretary to the state government, Professor Nimibofa Ayewa, represents him.
We must place greater confidence in those closest to this problem. It is therefore only logical that our states exercise greater authority within their jurisdictions.
Publisher of First Daily, Daniel Iworiso Maxine, is telling the government not to yield to intimidation by bandits, stressing the need for decisive action.
We cannot continue to allow ourselves to be bullied by bandits and terrorists. I believe very strongly that the time for amnesty and reconciliation is over.
A national dialogue of this magnitude is most timely and essential, as experts say, addressing the issues of poverty, unemployment, corruption tax on security, as well as the internal production of military hardware are essential in addressing Nigeria's security challenges. In Abuja, Godwin Igbe, RBN News.